Hey everyone, I'm Keisha Charmaine and I'm back. And if you follow me on Instagram, then you may know that on May 15th, I hit my 8-year Lociversary officially. So I've been officially locked for 8 years, and it's been requested that I create a pictorial for you guys. So I thought what better way than to just show my Instagram and show some highlights of my, you know, my year from 7 to 8, so you can see the progress and see what I've done with my hair and take a look. So this right here was my first photo, I believe, where I hit my 7-year Lociversary. Yep, it says today's my Lociversary, 7 years locked. Check out my hair update videos on YouTube channel. Click the link in my bio. So yeah, prior to this photo, you've only seen me with my red hair, and I mixed a bunch of Adore colors together. I mixed blues and purples and reds, and this is the color it came out. Apparently, because my hair was already red and the combination of colors that I chose, it created a black color for the most part. But the blues and the purples in the mix, you can still see a bit. You can still see, so my hair it came out like a bluish black, a purple black kind of color. And my hair isn't a braid out. So yeah, that's that. Here is another photo of the color, but I enhanced the color in the photo so you can see it better because the sun wasn't too bright outside. But as you can see, there's still some red patches because I didn't do the best job at the color application. But yeah, you can see it's pretty blue and a pretty purple. So when I was in like direct sunlight, you can see it better. And this is around the same time that I introduced infinity head wraps to my shop, lovelikeLocks.com. And here are 16 ways that you can wear the head wrap. There are more ways. These wraps are so versatile. So if you want to get your wraps, I have a bunch of different colors and different patterns, plain ones and more festive ones like this one. So definitely check it out. Really great for the warm weather as you want to keep your hair up. Or if you just want to add an accessory, you can use these head wraps for that reason as well. And here I am wearing it. And this is probably my favorite way to wear it, with just keeping everything up off my neck and off my back. So here, I have some different photos showcasing my locks. Here you can see where my length was, and my length here is not too much shorter than it is now, but in my 7th year I did do more trimming than I had ever done in my 8 years of locks. I should say the 7th year after the 7th year I did a lot of trimming, so obviously that's going to take away from my length. Here again you can see the color blue black. This, I don't think I really enhanced the color in this photo much, so this is pretty much how it looked with direct light. And here is how my hair looked once the color started fading after, exposure to the sun and shampoos. It started to look more green. I think I neglected to mention that I also added green to the mix, so that's why it appears to be green. I did use green. I used emeralds and I used an aquamarine color, so the purple pretty much went away and then some blue and green remained. And here you can see where the red also didn't get covered, or either the red wasn't covered or the dye that I applied didn't really take, and it faded over some time. And I really hated when my hair looked like this. It looked really gross in my opinion. Some people said it was cool, but no, I didn't like it at all. I eventually fixed it. I thought this was a pretty cool little collage. Here I show a bunch of different colors that I had throughout my journey. The blonde was probably my earliest color here, and then I remember playing around with some reds on top of the blondes, because if you want to do colors and you want them to come out bright, you want to have a blonde base. So that's why a lot of you, if you dye your hair and it doesn't come out vibrant, it's because you probably didn't lighten it beforehand. I don't believe in bleaching your hair because I feel like that's really damaging, and it's really hard to recover your hair once it's been damaged through bleach. Although blonde dyes does have bleach in it, it does have, bleach content in it, but it's just not as strong as if you were to bleach it by itself. The blonde box dyes have about the power to lift your hair maybe 4 shades, something like that. And like when you bleach it separately, like just using bleach without it being in a dye, it can lift your hair up to like 8 shades. So the more you're lifting your hair, the more damage you're causing to your hair. So if you're wondering how I've been able to dye my hair so often over the years, it's because I never actually bleached it. Technically, for those people who want to be technical, I did use blonde dyes, and blonde dyes do have bleach content in it. So, but that's one of the main reasons why I believe that I've been able to, maintain my hair. It hasn't broken off, and it hasn't, I haven't had to cut it off or anything like that, because I think that's because I just used blonde dyes. But yes, you can see the different reds I've had, a couple different reds I've had, and the blue, greens, and purple. So I had a little rainbow. Over the years. Here I was a vendor at Afro Latina Festival in Best Eye. That was a really great experience. I was vendoring next to my friend Renee, who has a vegan makeup line, lipsticks and lip glosses. It was really great being around here, being at this event, like so much culture, and it's, I think it's awesome when Latinos, embrace their African side, especially in society where, a lot of people want to neglect or just ignore the fact that they have African in them. So it was really great seeing a whole bunch of Latinos, repping their Africanness. And at that event, I was selling my head wraps and, of course, my book. Here I am showing it off. My book, More Than a Hair Journey, The Black Woman's Guide to Self-Love and Lock Maintenance. That book came out last March when I turned 26. So, yeah, it's still available. You can get it on Amazon, or you can get it on my shop, lovebylocs.storenv.com. Here are some of my favorite head wraps. You can also get that at my shop. So, this was fun. This is like one of the best days ever. Like, this is definitely going down in history. I went to a Reebok event. It was 2 different workouts. This workout, as you can see here, I was on a rooftop, and it was one of the hottest days last summer, but we had a lot of water. It was great. And wait, no, I want to show you guys more pictures from this event. Here are some of the ladies I met at that event, and here we were actually on the water, working out on like a boat, working out on a boat under the sun. You can probably tell I got some tan action from the first picture. You probably can't tell too much because of filters and everything, but yeah, I was definitely cooking under that sun. And yeah, this was a fun event.
Hi everyone.
That video didn't want to play. Okay, this one doesn't want to play either, but okay, you get the idea. It was fun. And it was the first time like I was treated like more than just an influencer. Like, we had chauffeur service, picking us up and dropping us off, catered food. It was a really great event. We had some celebrities presentations of some clothing and things like that. It was really great. Here I curled my locks with perm rods. Perm rods are my favorite way to curl my locks because I really like the ringlet effect. A lot of people like to use pipe cleaners because they are more comfortable to sleep in, and they are, but they create a tighter curl, which is good. It lasts longer. Here you see a video of me playing around in my hair. Yeah, I love those curls. I'll do them again sometime this summer. Here I have a model of mine, acquaintance of mine, influencer acquaintance, rocking the infinity head wrap. So if you guys have loose natural hair, you can still rock these wraps as well. Oh, and of course, this is a picture from my vacation with Danielle LOCS. Shout outs to Lady Swag 55. I'm sure you know her on Instagram as Lady Swag 55 and here on YouTube as Danielle LOCS. We had a great time in Miami. We spent I think four nights, 5 days. Awesome time. Here I am. This is actually a sponsored post for Dr. LOCS. As you can see, I had the locking spray, and I brought that with me on the trip because I knew I was going to be in and out the water, so I would lose my retwist. So I kept that handy if I wanted to, freshen up my edges. Here's another picture of me and Danielle getting ready for an event that we hosted at, which was mad fun. Like, if you guys didn't see my Miami vlog, definitely check it out. I'll have it linked above. But yeah, we had a great time. This was another picture from that event. Me and my little rose. You can see my hair is looking pretty black at this point. Although I didn't dye it black yet. I guess just the color just faded. All the color that I had from when I used the semi-permanent colors, it faded, and I was left with the black color. You can still see the red color in some pictures. Maybe you can see it a little bit here. Not really, but yeah. Here's side by side of me and Danielle. Danielle had her locks for 17 years, I believe, at this point, and here my locks at 7 years at this point. She has her hair in a lock knot out, so it's curly a bit, so you can't really see her true length. And I believe she had it half up, half down, like she often does. So you can't see her true length, but that was pretty cool side by side at the beach, and that was the night or the day of that eclipse. So we were sky watching, just waiting for the eclipse. And here's another picture of us at that event. As you can see, her hair's up, half down here. Oh, here's another photo of some of my non-locked influencer acquaintances. Here's Sephora, Senorita. Actually, I'm not sure if that's still her Instagram name, but her name's Sephora. She has a more looser curl pattern. Here is Ashley. She goes by Curls for the Girls on Instagram and on YouTube as well. I think Sephora, all three of these women are on YouTube as well as Instagram, so I'll have their information down below if you want to check out their channels. But yeah, this is Ashley when her hair was this rose gold color. And this is Wendy. Oh, I think I didn't mention Ashley, her hair texture, I believe it's like a 3C 4A. I'm not positive, but that's what I would guess from looking at her hair. And Wendy, she has like 4A 4B hair, a lot like mine. And yeah, these are different styles. Sephora is wearing the skinny jeans wrap here. Wendy is wearing the Simple Things wrap here. Ashley here, she's wearing the Girls Like You. In both these pictures, I'm wearing the Flower Bomb. Here, Wendy is wearing Acapella. Here, Ashley is wearing a Green Light. And Sephora here is wearing Cream. I have over about maybe around 25 different colors and patterns on my page, on my shop, so you can definitely check it out. Here's a Throwback Thursday from Texture on the Runway back in 2016, I believe. Here I am with Devry. Oh gosh, I don't want to mispronounce her name. Devry Lasquez. That's the first time I met her, and then ever since then I ran into her a couple times at different natural hair events. But I believe she's based in Dallas, last I checked, and she works with Naturally Curly. And Naturally Curly is a great resource for natural hair care and all things natural hair trends and different products. So they keep you updated. And yeah, I love Naturally Curly. Check them out on Instagram for natural hair inspiration. Here is the back view of a curl set that I had. As you can see, this was actually an older picture from earlier when I showed my curls initially, you can see the colors are more vibrant here as opposed to here, which is a more recent curl set that I did, and my hair, it looks pretty black. I don't know if I dyed it black yet. I don't think so, but it looks pretty black. And here is texture on the runway from 2017. So the picture with me and DeVry, that was from 2016. That was a Throwback Thursday, and this is from last year. And the event was so much bigger and so much more grand and fancy. And this was a photo that I took there. That event was really, really good. I went there with Ty. As you can see, here's Ty. Hey, Ty. That's my bestie, Ty. And, that was a really nice event. I don't think that they represented for the natural hair, for the lock girls enough. I think I saw one girl with locks, and I don't even remember if it were real locks. They might have been faux locks, but we gotta do better with our representation, guys. We gotta. I mean, it's not up to you. It's really up to the the powers that be in the natural hair community. But I'm out here trying to hold it down for y'all. Here's a length check. Here it says I'm 7 years and 4 months. I think my hair was a little wet. I think I just washed it, so it might have sat down a little lower than it would have if it was dry. But you can get a nice idea. Yes, as you can see, I didn't dye it black yet because you can see the red and some purple poking through. This is actually from my baby cousin's first birthday, and my mom stole some cotton candy during my snap. How disrespectful. Mommy, hey mom, shout out to mom being silly. That's my cousin Jasmine and my baby cousin Alex when he turned 1. That's Jasmine and her husband and baby Alex. Okay, here's another length check, and at this point I had a braid out, and my hair is looking pretty long here, especially considering that it's in a braid out. And I didn't dye it black yet. You can still see some purple poking through a little bit. Again, here, another length check. At this time my hair is not in a braid out. It's freshly washed, but I'm pretty sure it's dry here. And this was also an ad for Dr. Locks for their leave-in conditioner. But I pretty much had tailbone length here, but only like these few locks here hit my tailbone, so I didn't quite hit my goal yet, and I'm sure I was doing some trimming, so I didn't really get that full effect. And here's a pictorial of the perm rod curls. So here's me in the set. Here's when I first took it down. Here's when I separated it, and here's how I maintained it. I put it in hair nets to keep it up so that they last longer. So that's a quick tip. I have a separate video talking more about that coming next week, so stay tuned for that. And yes, here we go. I finally dyed my hair black. As you can see, you're not getting any remnants of red or purple or blue, green, anything. It's black, and I love it. It's so rich and healthy looking. I mean, it was healthy regardless, but when your hair is black, it just looks so much healthier than in any other color. Here I am rocking the Is This Love Infinity head wrap. This is also another way that I love to wear it, up and off my neck and off my back. In New York, it gets so hot. Like, it's so ridiculous. It gets so hot and humid. When you consider the fact that it's a concrete jungle, the concrete, it just absorbs all the heat and it just radiates the heat. So it just makes it so much hotter than it has to be. But yeah. So here's a pipe cleaner hairstyle that I created. I called it a faux shortcut. And that was a really cute style. I like having these faux shortcuts because, one, I don't have to cut my hair to get a short hairstyle because locks are that versatile. But two, it feels really good to just have your hair off of you. Like, that's one thing. For those of you who have short locks, please, and you guys really want long locks, just please embrace the short periods, because once your hair gets long, you're not gonna be able to appreciate anymore how convenient it is to have short locks. So good to not have to worry about it. You're not accidentally, tugging on your hair because you were laying down awkward and you end up snatching your hair. It doesn't get caught in anything. Like just appreciate it. And this was a really cute hairstyle that I did for when I went to Atlantic City. And I took the pipe cleaners down before I went to Atlantic City, and this is the results. It's a quick boomerang from when I was in Atlantic City with my girls. And here's a photo of me making like a faux afro. This picture was inspired by Lauryn Hill. And yeah, it looks very vintage, very retro, very cute. I like this look a lot. Here's a photo of the side by side of the faux afro, and then when I took the pipe cleaners out. See how short my curls got? Man, listen, locks are so versatile. Listen, if I can go from almost tailbone length to this, shit, listen. Okay, here I was at an event for called Afros and Rizos, which I believe means like afros and curls in Spanish. Well, Rizos is curls in Spanish, I believe. And an acquaintance of mine, Kelsey, that's her brand. So she has events where she travels to different colleges and has different events in the city, where we embrace our afros and our rizos. And I believe that was the opening event, or like the launch event. Curly buns, for when your curls start to drop and they look kind of messy, a curly bun is always a great go-to style. There goes Danielle rocking the passion fruit infinity head wrap. That particular infinity head wrap is no longer available, but I have a lot of similar ones that you can get if you're interested. Some more length checks. Here's a throwback to when I was I think I was 10 months locked. As you can see, this is like a really low quality photo because it was from my webcam. You guys may remember, if you watched me from way back when, or if you've seen my old videos, I shot a lot of my videos in my dorm when I was in college on my webcam. So that's what this is from. And I really, really was feeling this look. I felt really natural, really carefree. And it was pretty locked, not 100% locked. You can tell I'm not 100% locked, but I was pretty locked. And I believe I was at like 10 months. Some more photos from my messy curls, my straighter curls. Here, I believe I had an old braid out, and that's why my hair looked kind of wavy. But it was the kind of braid out where I did large braids. So, if you want small, crimpy curls, then you want to do small braids. But if you want a more beach wave kind of look, then you should do large braids. So that's what I did here. And I remember that night was from the launch event of Loc'D House, which I'll have photos from my Loc'D House shoot coming up shortly. Oh, right here, coming up right here. So here I was a model, and the theme of the event was the theme of the shoot was basically about microaggressions or just shade in the workplace when you have locks and you're working with whites. I don't want to say non-blacks, because a lot of people, regardless of their race, don't really have an understanding of locks, and they can be kind of standoffish, and which you can really tell in this picture. That's what this picture is really supposed to depict, as well as this one, I believe. Yeah. But yeah, that was a really great event, a really great photo shoot. It was really fun. And yeah, here's a poem that really explains it. Yes, the shoot was called Elephant in the Room. So a lot of you who have locks and you are in the workplace, you may understand what it feels like to be the elephant in the room when it comes to your hair. A lot of people say locks aren't professional, or people just don't understand locks. So yeah, that's a struggle that a lot of us have in the workplace when we're not working with people who are really knowledgeable about locks and black hair in general. Oh, here is when I was in New Orleans with my girls for my friend Tyree's birthday. My hair was straight this whole event, well, this whole vacation. Here's another picture from my stay in New Orleans when we went to a Big Frida concert, which was super lit. Here's some photos from New Orleans. Yeah, my hair was black and straight the whole time. Here I am with Tyree. There goes Tyree again. Museums. Yeah, so it's Tyree over here. Here's Sha'Asia, and that's me. Okay. This is another photo from the Luxy House feature, the Elephant in the Room shoot. I believe my hair was curled from... how do I curl my hair? I probably used rods. If it looks like an old rod set, or maybe what do you call it? Lock knots. I'm not quite sure what I did exactly to get these curls, but I love this picture. Yeah, here's another picture from that event. I made my hair into a curly bun. And here I am, Soul Cycle, working out. I had my hair in a scarf to help it from sweating out. I'm not sure if I had a retwist here, but that's something I do to avoid my retwist from unraveling while I'm working out. I would wear a scarf or a stocking cap or something like that to keep it from frizzing up, from the sweat and things like that. Here I am pouting. I don't know what my photographer said, but you guys probably know by now I'm very facially expressive, so I don't know what he said. Something stupid probably. And this shoot was from my promotional shoot for my lock oils, which came out this March, I believe. Or March? I'm not sure when it came out. I can't remember. But it came out recently. And if you guys want my oils, you can definitely check out my shop. And I'll have pictures coming up of those oils. This was a cute little bun I was playing around with. Cute little two buns, I should say. Throwback side by side, me and Danielle at the beach, our last day in Miami. Here's photos from me in Atlanta. I went to Atlanta for the Natural Hair Show and for a LOCS meetup event. And I believe I had perm rod curls. More likely than not, if you see me with curls or an old curl set, faded curls, dropped curls, it's probably perm rods, because that's what I typically do, unless stated otherwise. If I was using pipe cleaners, then I'll probably state that, because that's a more rare thing for me to use. Here I am with Danielle, the king of lock. I'm rocking his shirt, The Pursuit of Nappiness, and he's rocking my book, More Than Hair Journey. That event I was on the panel, or you see right here. Here are all the other panelists. I'm not gonna remember everyone's name right now, so I'm sorry about that. But you guys know Damien here on YouTube, lock stylists. But yeah, everyone is lock stylist here, except for me. I'm the YouTuber. But yeah, everyone here are, they've made waves in the loctician community. So our panel was talking about lock maintenance and things like that. And so they gave their perspective as locticians, and I gave my perspective as a YouTuber who obviously knows locks, because I've had them, and I have done locks, but I wouldn't say professionally. I had clients in the past, but I never had any formal education on lock maintenance. Everything I've learned was from my own research, from my own experience. So yeah, that was Atlanta. This was from the Natural Hair Show in Atlanta. Oh, not the Natural Hair Show. It was the hair show, the Bronner Brothers International Hair Show. So I did run into some people who knew me from YouTube. Here is one of them, the lovely Miss A. Oh, here I am rocking my book, or repping my book with Stan from Lock Nation. He's a co-founder, I guess, of Lock Nation. You guys may be familiar with Lock Nation on Facebook and on Instagram. And they're making waves in the lock community as well. Old curls. I just love when my curls drop. I just love that look. I just love the wavy, curly, kinky, unruly look. It's so beautiful to me. If only my hair did that naturally. This was a fun shoot with Long Tower Photography. We didn't really have a theme, but I like how I look so superhero like. It just so happened that this photo came out around the time Black Panther came out, so that was a really fun shoot. Here I am. We're on Coney Island here. Again, I'm with Long Tower Photography. A lot of my photos, most of them this year, have been with Long Tower Photography. And yeah, this was on Coney Island. Showing off my curls. It was actually really cold that day. So, yeah, I'm cold. I'm cold here too. I'm reading my book. Here's a style I don't do often because I tend to get headaches whenever I put all my hair up like this, but I think it looks really cute. So if I'm going anywhere nice and I would like to sacrifice my head pain, I'll put it up like this. Cause I think it's really cute. I made a bun with my locks. I didn't use any ponytail holders or anything. That's actually from the same shoot this shoot. That's the same day. I think this was my birthday. Was it yes. My birthday, I spent the day doing a Soul Cycle class. And yeah, here I am repping. I was actually an influencer for Soul Cycle for a while, so I was getting classes for a while, but boy, that was really tough. This is the post that I posted on my actual birthday. Again, this look, if you see me in this denim jacket with the red lips, white shirt, that was from the promotional shoot for my oils, which came out shortly after. And I spent my actual birthday, not my actual birthday, I spent the weekend of my birthday at a paint and sip with my girls. And yes, I painted this. For those of you who don't know, I am an artist and I'm sensitive about mine, okay? Yeah, that was a really great event. Shout out to my girls. Here are my college friends, Monet, Tyree, Allison, Kim, Monique. Here are my high school friends, Destiny, Ty, and Brittany. My cousin Jazz, Kim, Allison, Destiny, Brittany, and Ty and me. Okay, we're getting closer and closer to my 8-year point, guys. Sorry if you guys can hear my stomach growling. I'm so hungry. But yes, and here is a scalp shot after using my oils. Yes, fresh retwist, no products besides my oils. I didn't use any gels, no lock sprays or anything like that. I just used my oils while my hair was wet and retwisted, and here you go. No combs or anything like that. And here are my oils. I have the Emo Oil Growth Drops and the Horsetail Leaf Growth Oil. These used in combination is recommended, but you can also use them separately. The Emo Oil Growth Drops are really for your edges and problem areas, bald spots, balding spots, thin spots, like your edges and the nape of your neck. And if you have any issues throughout your scalp, maybe you lost a hair, maybe it was pulled out, or maybe you scratching your scalp too much and now you've dealt with thinning in one area. This is really great for that. And the Horsetail Leaf Growth Oil is really good for overall, so your scalp and your actual locks. You can add it to your shampoos, add to your conditioners, use it as a pre-poo. Obviously, you moisturize your hair after you wash it, or you can also moisturize it while it's dry. You can add it to your mists, your daily mist, all that. It's really great ingredients. So definitely check out the full ingredients list on my shop, lovelikelocs.storeandbe.com. Of course, they have a lot of the same ingredients, except the emu oil growth drops has emu oil in it. You know, that's oil from actual emus. So this one is not vegan friendly, but the horse to leaf growth oil is vegan friendly. So if that's important to you, let that be noted, okay? And this is 8 ounces and this is 2 ounces. More throwbacks. Shout out to Ty. She's rocking the brown sugar infinity head wrap. Some of you guys asked me to do a tutorial for the style. I just couldn't do it. Maybe one of these days I'll have Ty record a tutorial for me, because I couldn't achieve it. So she'll have to teach me how to do it like this. But yeah. Again, sorry if you can hear my stomach growling. Let me take a sip of my Gatorade. Here's me in Mexico. Sorry, I just took a sip. Me in Mexico, living it up, soaking up the sun rays. Here again in Mexico, my hair looks super thick and black, because it is. I had no retwist because, you know, I was going in and out the pool all vacation, so what's a retwist? Here I am rocking my, I believe it's called Empress. What's it called? Call Me Empress. Yes. So this swimsuit is called Call Me Empress, and it's by Set Good Swim, which is a girl I knew from middle school, actually, who has a swimsuit line, black owned. So if you want to support a black owned swimsuit line, definitely check out Set Good Swim. I love this swimsuit. It's a one piece, and she also has, you know, bikinis as well if you're interested, not just one pieces. Here I am in Mexico. This is a clip from my vlog. So if you want to check out my vlog from Mexico, definitely visit my vlog channel. I'll link it above, okay? And here is pictures of me with Brittany and Destiny, ATVs, and here we were swimming in a cave, which was 90 feet deep. It was very frightening, but once, you know, we warmed up, it was very relaxing. Chilling on the resort. ATV riding, pool, chilling, ATVs. Yeah, I can't deny it. Oh, I need to plug in my computer. Alrighty then. Okay, thank you kindly. All right. Here is a length check shot. As you can see, I hit that tailbone length. I'm not sure if my hair was wet, and actually it was not wet. I didn't go into the water yet. So that's my natural length. After all the trimming had grown out, boom, boom. And yes, my hair is in a natural V. That's just how my hair grows. I didn't cut it into a V. That's just how it is. Love it. Here's another shot of my length check. I think my hair is a little wet here, obviously, but you can see where it's sitting on my tailbone and on my butt a little bit. And here we are, pretty much at my 8-year Lociversary. Hair down my back. In the front, it looks shorter, but when I have it all pulled back, you can see the true length of it. Yes, God. Actually, technically, when my 8-year Lociversary hit, I had curls in my hair, and I still do right now. Well, they've dropped a lot. I'm actually gonna wash it tomorrow, but here are the curls that I did, and I used pipe cleaners. You guys saw my takedown video when I did it on live. Yeah, that was a struggle. So I don't really like pipe cleaner curls for that reason. It's difficult to put in and it's difficult to take out for me personally. I know a lot of you guys love it, but it's just a struggle for me. And this was my official post for 8 years. You can see my length. Let me zoom in. Yes. And obviously my hair is dry. Well, I shouldn't say obviously, but yes, my hair is dry here, and you can see it's sitting on my butt, just like it's covering my tailbone is like right here. So you can see this part of my hair is tailbone length. So I still have locks, from the front of my head that sits shorter, like waist length. But we're all coming. We're coming. So I'll have a official length check video where I measure my locks, but I won't do that until my hair is straight. So next wash, I'll do a length check video for you guys, so you guys can see how long my hair is actually, because hair tends to look longer or shorter on people depending on their height. So I want to make sure I measure it so you all can know for a fact how long my hair is. I am 5'8", well 5'7.5", but let's just give me that extra half, okay? Thanks. So I'm 5'8", so if that gives you guys any kind of relation to how long my hair actually is, we'll see officially pretty soon how long my hair is. So that's it. Shout outs to you if you stayed this whole video. Leave me a comment below letting me know your thoughts. I'm 8 years locked now. I'm not quitting anytime soon, okay? In case you were worried, I'm gonna at least hit 10 years before I consider combing them out, okay? And if I do comb them out, don't send me any death threats, okay? Just know I will lock it up again, because at the end of the day, I'm a lock girl. Locks for life. Thanks for watching. Love, light, and locks.